Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I'm just a little preoccupied. I got freaking smacked twice in the ES here on pullbacks. Hey, let me turn my damn. Shut up. Advertisements. Hold on there. Come on. Come on. Go to the high. Go to the high. Go to the high. Come on. Come on, ES. Go to the high. There you go. Come on. Go to the high. Go to the high. Go to the high. Go to the high. I know that's where you want to go. Come on. Go to the freaking high. Oh my God. Go to the high. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Go to the high. Go to the high. Oh God, what the hell's going on? Come on. Come on, buy. Where are the buyers? Come on. Oh, Jesus, this is painful. This is truly painful. Come on. Where are the buyers? Shit. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Man, that 5-minute gold line on the freaking gold worked like a beast. Jim, did you get that? Come on. Come on, ES. What the hell? I'm watching the NQ. It's moving. Why aren't you moving? Come on, get to that freaking target. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Come on, come on, come on. Oh my God, it almost hit my target and then it stopped. I'm going to lock this in right here, one way or the other. One way or the other. And I'm going to move my target. I'm going to move my target. Move my target up now. Come on, bust through the high. Bust through the high. Bust through the high. Don't go down. Bust through the high. Bust through the high. Come on, keep going. I need to see better. Let me see better. What's going on? Oh boy, that's a pretty solid high. Shit, it's double topped over there. Shit. All right. Well, we may not go far. We may not get it. We may not get it. Come on. Come on. There you go. Now go through it. Go. Come on, go through it. Come on, NQ, move. NQ, move. Move, NQ. NQ, you need to move. Come on. Come on, NQ. The NQ freaking all of a sudden stalled out. Let's go. Come on. ES is waiting for you. Come on. 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 Oh my God. Ah, Jesus. My mistake. I should have gone out at the top. I got too damn greedy. Come on. Go, NQ. Move. Move. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Yeah. Ah, shit. Hell with it. The YM's not going to go anywhere. The YM's not going to go anywhere, Christine. Just so you know. If it does, it's going to get punched in the face multiple times doing it. Because the RTY is right here. The RTY's got to cross through that prior day low. Now maybe we'll get a test to the top of the prior day low in the ES. It's my fault for freaking I should have taken it out at the top. It's my fault. It's totally my fault. Totally freaking me being a pig. Thanks, Cheap Jeffy. Yeah, I should have just closed it out. Should have just closed. By the way, Christine, see what I'm talking about? So, I mean, that's why this trade right here was not a good trade. I love the whole concept, crossover retest to the prior day low. Totally love it. But you can't, it's going to be very hard for the YM to do it when the RTY is stuck underneath. You really want them to be doing the same thing at the same time. Did you get it off the gold line, Jim? Did you get it off the gold line, the 5-minute gold line? I'm so across the board right now. I can't. So I'm going to tell everybody about my huge trade. Now I took a loss here. I'll talk about all this in a minute. I took a loss here, but then I hit this huge gold trade. And what you can't see, because this is my Trade Saber entries, what you can't see are my manual entries that I put in here also. I added 2 more contracts. Good job, Jim. I added 2 more contracts on this down run. But you can't see it because I did it manually over here with my ATM, and then I put my targets down here. I mean, I hit a monster gold trade this morning. Holy shit. A monster gold trade this morning. A monster. This one leg alone right here is $3,700. This one leg right here is $3,700. And I had another contract, I think it was here, and I had another contract right here. And they all went down to here. I mean, it was huge. It was freaking huge. And then I hit, where is it? Then I hit this RTY right here, rejection of the prior day low, shebing, with 4 contracts right there. Now I got punched in the head a couple times in the ES. Then I caught a long. I did catch a long that, I got, I think, all that money back. The ES was trying to go long at the prior day low, which it ultimately did, but it was lagging. And the reason I liked it so much, so let's go over here. The reason I liked the long on the prior day low is because at the same time, the NQ was doing a 1-minute gold line. Jim's over here bitching that he wanted the NQ to test the prior day low. And I'm going, no. I'm in the ES. I need it to go long. No. I need it to go long. No. I need it to go long. Damn it, I need it to go long. Oh, yeah, it does look like that, Jim. Shit. I'm gonna have to take a break. I'm gonna have to take a break here. I'm stressed out. I probably aged five years this morning. I mean, I did. I probably aged 5 years this morning. On this gold trade right here, You guys can imagine how much screaming and yelling I was doing when we were sitting in here. Because I kept going, we're going here, we're going here, we're going, come on. Thank you, David. Yeah, it was beautiful. So I've done a few things today that because today is March. This is our first trading day of March, and I've done a few things and coming into March that I wasn't doing in February. And one is I've increased my contract count on the ES to 2 contracts. I've increased my RTY contracts and my YM contracts to 4 contracts. So I'm on 4 with the YM and RTY, and I'm on 2 with the ES. That's what I've changed. The NQ, I have it set. I set it this morning to be 2 contracts. I may scale that back to 1. I don't know. I haven't quite decided that. And gold, I have left it at 1 for now. Gold, I have left it at 1. It's just I don't know that I can handle gold. Now, I did add into this trade. So this short here came down and I added in, I think it was 1 contract here and then another contract here. And I had 3 contracts going down to here. Yeah, adding contracts. So I for right now, Jim, I'm going to just try to walk my way into the trades with gold before I try, scaling up my contracts. The trade I got snapped on this morning in gold, I'll show it since we're here. So remember I talked about, here's the box formation, and I even made a comment in this here that I didn't like how big this damn box was again today. Even though there was no news, the box was freaking huge. Okay. But when they stuck their head down through the bottom of the box, I said, damn it, if they run back through that top, I am going to be pissed at myself. So I did take the long and I put my stop down here and I took a $600 loss. That is a $600 loss. But what that did is it showed me, okay, they are going to go down now. I mean, like they really, instead of crossing the box, they are going to go down. So when this happened, that's when boom, 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 boom. And I got, all my money back times a multiplier, times 5, times 5. I got all my money back times 5, at least, just on that 1 contract. Yep. Thanks, Kev. Thanks for the reminder, Kevin. Yeah. Yep. Once we get past the news and stuff, there's a lot of volume today. So we will probably see some really good trades. What I would like to do is get the RTY and the YM on the same side of the prior day low since they're both hanging out at it. And if one of them will come up, cross over, and sit on top while the other one's already there, my guess is it's going to be the RTY that does that. Then we should be able to get a nice, beautiful long off the RTY. Maybe the YM, depends on who does what first for how many jelly beans. And then the NQ, as Jim called out in the chat, the NQ still has to test the top of the prior day low. So we may get that while the ES is on the long side, and that might give us a long there in the NQ. Anyway, so those are the things I'm going to kind of look at once we get the news over. Holy cow. Holy cow. What a morning. What a morning. Woo. All right, so let me just go over here right now. We may get the NQ to test the prior day low at the same time the ES does it. Because see, the ES hasn't done it either. So maybe we can get them both to do it at the same time. Yeah, maybe we can get them both to do it at the same time. Yeah, Jim, we need NQ to dump. I want it to spike down and then rotate up, and if it does that, if it does a big spike down and then a rotation up, man, I'm telling you what, take that and run it to here. But it's got to give us that entry. Right now, it's just kind of squirreling around. Boy, oil took a nice dump this morning. American Patriot. Oh, there you are, American Patriot. There you are. There you are. So you made 1,800 this morning? Excelente. Excelente. All in oil, I'm sure. I was in an oil trade short earlier. I posted it in here, and then I got taken out at even like a couple minutes later. And then the thing ultimately, did crash. But I was anticipating oil to go down, and it did, but just not in the same time frame I wanted it to. You just added another 600? Oh my God. Well, don't give it back. That's kind of where I'm at right now. I mean, for me to take a trade, I mean, there's going to have to be, Jesus tapping me on the shoulder and saying, hey, I like that Notre Dame shirt. By the way, take a long here. Sure, Jesus likes my shirt. Oh, my God. That's a good one. Shit, somebody's texting me. Hold on here. Man, that damn MQ is just not going to cooperate right now, Jim. Pissing me off. I'm with you there. Oh. All right. What am I looking at here? I see the ES decided to go through the high. God dang it, man! I thought I was in for a beast right here. Damn, I thought I was in for a beast, and then it just rolled back on me. Shit, I don't even have my strategy on down here. I got it set at 1 on this one. I'm going to just go with 1. I'm just going to go with 1. I don't want to do anything stupid. So I got this ATM here set with 1 contract. So like we have a 1-minute gold line kind of set up here. The problem is I got no room. I've got no room through the top. No room through the top. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. What a morning. What a morning. What a morning. Okay, come on. Come on, NQ. Do something deliberate. Shit, Jim, that's amazing. That's amazing. That is amazing. That is amazing. That is totally amazing. Totally amazing, my friend. Totally amazing. That is amazing. Now, for those of you reading that, I'm going to put a caveat on that too. He started January 2nd, whatever our first trading day was, with 25K. One account. One account. One account. Not none of this copy trading bullshit. Multiple, whatever accounts they call it now, evals or whatever the names they use. None of that. It is amazing, Ryan. It really is. And I'm gonna make a statement here. There you go, Ryan. You just took the words out of my mouth. You just took the words out of my mouth because the number one thing I get from Jim, he got to learn like this strategy, and it works for his eyes and the way he sees the market. So very well. And it does work well for me too, the way I see the market and what I'm trying to do. The difference is that what Jim has done has taught me that I could get more out of what it is I'm doing. And that's why, for example, I have started pushing my contracts up and stuff like that on like the RTY and the YM, things that I can mentally and emotionally handle, upping my contracts for. And the same thing with the ES. I just mentally and emotionally I can do that without stressing out. For example, that gold trade I took this morning that hit for $3,700, the one contract. Yeah, it would be beautiful that I saw the trade, I know what they're doing, and I hit it for 5 contracts. I get that. But mentally and emotionally, I'm not there yet. I mean, I was freaking out when I'm plus $2,000 and then it's rolling up and it's rolling back down. And you know what I mean? Like I'm freaking out at that. So just imagine if it was plus $10,000 and then rolling up and then roll. I mean, I mentally am not there yet. But Jim helps me with what he does and how he does it. He's helping me get there. Does that make sense? Yeah, I mean, exactly, Jim. Here I am. When I first went live, not live. I mean, when I first went without a prop firm, I was sitting here saying, okay, I just want to. You guys remember this? The ones that have been watching for a long time. I said to myself, I just want to make $1,000 a week. I just want to make $1,000 a week. Just let me clear $1,000 a week. That makes me feel good. It gives, I obviously to get $1,000, I have X number of ticks, of profit, that kind of stuff, and I manage it and blah blah blah. And I'm a mental midget when it comes to trading. You guys all know, you listen to me and you watch me. So, and then we reached a point where people started saying to me, Bob, you need to make it 2,000. You need to make it 2,000. And I made it 2,000. And then you look at, days like today, I'm up over $5,000 in one day. And it's like, holy shit, and I'm not even doing anything. The only thing I've done really differently is just start getting even bigger targets. The $3,700 trade in gold, the one contract, that's something I would not have done, 2, 3, 4 months ago. That's just something I would not have done. But I mean, I sit here every day and I look at these charts and I recognize patterns. And once this thing failed and it did this and this, I'm like, it's going here. Where the hell did it go? It went here. Now, granted, it went even further. It does not seem to have a reason why it rotated from here, other than it wanted to go test that 5-minute gold line, which Jim took that trade too, and I didn't. And it's broken all these pivots to the downside, and it's done. Now it's taken the prior day low. I mean, the overnight open short. I mean, there's some trades in here I should have probably taken, but I'm excited with what I did. Again, it's all an evolutionary process for me. Yeah, I'm running a business. All right. Jim runs a business too. Jim runs a business. One advantage Jim has over me is that he can be done trading and his business hasn't even started yet. Whereas my business is running because I'm on the East Coast, he's on the West Coast. So I kind of I've got 3 houses. I got them written right here. 1, 2, 3. I have 3 houses that I have to write contracts for today. 3 houses. I've already been messaged by one of the customers. Have you got my contract yet? They messaged me at 10 minutes after 8 this morning. I'm like, I'll get it today. Thank you, Bill. Well, and the other thing about that, Bill, was and I still struggle with this. It's hard for me to trade. And this really it impacted me, Bill. It's really hard for me to trade and be live. I struggle with that. That's more difficult than I thought it would be. I mean, it's a lot more difficult than I thought it would be. Yeah, they are, David. I see that. I want one of them to either, I want the NQ and the ES to either deliberately cross over and retest the prior day close or come back down here and test this. Because if you'll notice, it hasn't tested this line here or here. It never tested either one of them. So, I mean, I want the market to make up its mind instead of going into dormant mode, which is kind of doing that right now. It's kind of getting a little dormant. No problem, Christine. No problem. And again, you got to remember, even when we're live or whatever, it's just my perception of what I see. It doesn't mean, again, the thing about the market is it doesn't make me right and you wrong, or doesn't make, just like the ES trade on Friday. I mean, there was a bunch of people in here that took that ES trade and made a ton of money on it. And I kind of got hesitant on it because the NQ was acting kind of stupid at the same time. Even though before the trade even set up, I told everybody, look, it's going from here to here, and then it's going to go to here to here. I mean, I told everybody that, but then the NQ got squirrely, so, again, what's more important is that you guys pick up on what rotations I really mean. What is deliberate. I think that's the most important thing. What's deliberate and what's not deliberate? I think that's where people struggle the most. When I say deliberate, what does deliberate really mean? Because it's the deliberateness of the market doing a pullback to a certain point of support / resistance. If deliberately versus walking there, it's that deliberateness that causes the reaction the other way for you to make your money. Because you want, again, I over and over and over and over again, I want to play the game when the sharks are playing the game also. Because the sharks do everything with precision. Whereas, like right now, do I think the market's going to go up? Yes. Then I got to sit here and wait while it's meandering and thinking and screwing around and all that shit. I don't like that kind of stress. I like to know that I'm getting in because this specific event just happened. I mean, we could sit here all day and guess, well, like right here, we can all sit here and guess the RTY is going to go long. But I mean, what's the point? There's no deliberateness. So yeah, it did go long, couple ticks. Where's it going to go to? I don't know. Maybe, whatever. That's not it. So what I want is deliberate. I want this thing to run down to here, hit this spot, and then reject. That's why it's not the quantity of trades, it's the quality of trades. Jim, if I look at gold again, I'm probably going to start crying. I'm done with gold today. Woo-wee. I told you, gold aged me 5 years today. And at my age, I can't afford that. Yes, Bill, 100%. That's one of the things, Bill, that I've talked about. There's many traders that watch these live streams that I've talked to and or met personally, that are old school traders, been around a long time, and we all say the same thing, and that is that we have scars, and I mean they are scar tissue that just doesn't go away, and it's tough. It's tough. I mean, I truly believe I could take somebody new that kind of gets the idea of trading, but hasn't had the scars yet, and I could teach them to be a better trader than any of you guys. And I don't mean this a bad way, but any of you guys who have been trading for a long time and have scars, because they don't know there's a mountain lion around the corner of that rock. You know what I mean? But we do. Us old school traders, we've seen a mountain lion before, so now we're afraid to trade. You know what I mean? We're afraid to go hiking in that mountain. Now, is that mountain lion really going to kill you? No. Especially if you've made a lot of money like Jim, and that mountain lion does come. Well, you lose a little bit of money, but the scars aren't there to beat you down. I don't know if the mountain lion example was, a good example, but yeah, they have the innocence. And that's why I honestly, I believe I could take somebody who understands patterns. That's the most important. He understands patterns, gets the idea, but doesn't have PTSD. Exactly. Doesn't have PTSD. I have so much PTSD, which is exactly why, even though I sat here and saw gold doing exactly what, when it broke back down through the bottom of that box and it went through broke the donkey channel, came back to that gold line, why I hit it with one contract. Because I have the bankroll to hit it with bigger contracts, but I have scars. Yeah, I'm looking at that. RTY might give us something. Would be nice if it would reach and get here while this stays. Oh, sorry. Jesus. I keep forgetting you guys can't see those charts. I'm sorry. I'm sitting here pointing at charts on my other screen. So here we go. We got the RTY coming down. I would like this to stay in formation for a long this right here to stay in formation for a long here, meaning stay on top. Okay. And then this test. That would be nice because then everybody's in agreement. All right, we're here. We're here. I forget sometimes I'm pointing at screens that I'm pointing at screens you guys don't see. I have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 screens up, and then this screen alone has 4 charts on it. This one right here. So sometimes it gets a bit confusing for me. Oh man, Jim, we might be getting that NQ. Come on, NQ, roll over. Roll over and hit that prior day low for us. All right, this one's going to get out of whack, but that's okay. They may come down to the prior day low also. This one's getting out of whack. We're going down too far. It's funny you say that, Jim, is I cannot get my son. See, there it goes. I cannot get my son to even want to learn. I send him my P&L and like, okay, dude, did you make this today? No, Dad, but I'm all right. What? Cannot get my son to learn it. So we got a problem here because this is what I was concerned with the YM. Now the YM is below the prior day close, and the ES is and the RTY is holding up. So we have no idea which one's going to win this battle. But it's good to see this, by the way. See, now you guys see why, you would have been in this thinking, oh my God, this is great. And then wait a second, what you're not recognizing is that this is on the opposite side of the same thing. So what could happen is you could get a short here. Ooh, could get a short on either one of them. Matter of fact, I'm going to try to take a short right here now I think about it. Because we've gone inside this box, and if this rolls down, they'll both be going down. I'm gonna bail on that. I'm gonna bail on that. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Oil had a couple good longs there, Patriot. Did you take them? There was a lot of excitement, Patriot. I agree with that. In the midst of all that excitement. Well, we're in that 10 o'clock, 10:30 hour, Jim, where, gold kind of goes to sleep, It has a tendency to go to sleep, and then it wakes up after 11. After the European market closed. I guess there was a rotation right here, though. Shit, man. Holy cow, that was 10. Did you get this, Jim? That was 10 right there in one candle. Holy shit. See you later, Jim. Congratulations. Yeah, on that CL right there, Patriot. We had it cross over, boom, bing, boom, bing. I mean, there's a couple good rotations there after breaking the pivots to the left and testing that red line. I'm not actually trading it. I'm just paying attention. Whew. I am man, this rotation right here. So we had this this rejection of the overnight open that came down, and then we crossed inside the 1 minute gold line, and then boom, boom, and that was $10. That was $1,000 right to here in one contract, in one candle. Holy shit. There were some traders. There were some traders waiting for that situation right there. They were stacked and jacked. Oh shit, Patriot, you're right. Patriot, you're right. Hold on. I'm such an idiot. Sorry. That's what your chart looks like. I forgot. I'm not trading that chart, but I have it on. I had it set to see it at a 5 minute level with gold, and so when I flipped it over to CL, I didn't realize. That's my fault. See, I have it set for my 5 minute level for gold. This is exactly what the 5 minute looks like in gold. Yeah, I'm sorry. Thank God I'm not trading that chart. Well, actually, the funny thing is that it actually worked. Oh my God. Who's texting me? Probably another customer. Last night, no, I did not. I didn't. Tech review, I did not. I didn't even turn the charts on until this morning. I did take a short in oil in the pre-market. At 72.25, I think was the price. I marked it in here. And then and it went down for like 20 ticks and then came back up, knocked me out at even. I was looking for something big. And then I hit a gold trade short for $3,700, one contract. But that was after it opened. It came outside the 15-minute box, and I sing. As a matter of fact, it's right here. There's the trade. Came out of the box, 1 minute gold line, bam, to the overnight open. Oh my God, please, 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 ES. Please, ES and NQ. Okay. Let me get back on track here. So right now we got a lot going on. We got the YM and the RTY coming down to test the top of the prior day low. And you could quasi say the YM already did it, but it really didn't. So this could be their first real test. And we've got the same scenario with the ES right here and the NQ right here. Just need the NQ to kind of move a little faster. The NQ lagging behind isn't as big of a deal because when it decides to move, it does move faster than the ES. So I'm looking at all four of them, see if we can get some of them to line up. Hey, there you go, David. You get it. That's exactly it. I'm waiting for all four of them to do the same thing. I need two of them to do it together. I need the RTY and the YM to do it together, or I need the ES and the NQ to do it together. I just need them to do it together. Gold is I'm going to stay back on gold for a while. God, is it going to do a 5-minute red line? Well, I mean, it's not a good setup. But you got the 5-minute red line and the overnight open at the same time together. But I'm not paying attention to that. What do we got here? RTY. So I need the YM right there. Come on. It does feel good on a Monday, Tech. I had said it back earlier in the chat. I'm done for the week. I'm done for the week. It does feel good. I got in that trade and then I scrunched my chart. I didn't even know that the overnight open was below. I was just watching the pattern. And when I got in the trade and then scrunched the chart to see where I could have my target, because I wanted to do something more than $1,000. That's what my mentality was. And then I saw that the overnight open was below us. I said, okay. And I put my target there. And then I just followed the pivots down with my stop. And I got lucky. You know, it took, was in that trade for a long time. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 minutes. 14 minutes I was in that trade. 14 minutes. The 1 minute gold line. And it was one contract. Yeah. Yeah. 1 minute gold line trade. Because we came out of the, so let's see here. We came out of the 15-minute. So here's the 15-minute box. All right. We came out of it. So I tried to take the long back across it. And I got knocked out, lost $600. I was following, I was staying below the pivot. It took off. I was up about $300-$400 on the trade, came back, knocked me out. But it's a big trade. That's a trade that, again, kind of like the one I took here. If it goes from one side of that box to the other, it's a $3,000 plus trade. And that's what it's been doing, especially to the long side, because gold was way up this morning. So I was pretty optimistic that if we got back inside the box right here, that we were going to go across the box, because that's how you trade these 15-minute range boxes. But it rolled over, came down and created, broke all these donkey and pivots, and then bam, 1 minute gold line. And down it went for 14 minutes. Bam. So that's the summation. That's the summation of all the event that created that trade. Right now we've got everything kind of just sitting in limbo. I don't know what the deal is. Right now everything's kind of in limbo. Let's go. Somebody do something. And then I did hit a beautiful trade in the RTY earlier today. Where is it? Is it still on my chart? Oh, wait, it's over here. I have too many RTY charts. I hit a rejection right here. Rejection of the prior day low. Came up, consolidate. These candles consolidated. I hit that short, bam, 4 contracts, boom, down to there for $800. I didn't have the nerve to play it to the overnight open because it was moving like a beast. It was pretty hot and heavy at that moment. And then I took a couple losses in the ES on this very similar trade to the long side, ES long off the prior day low. Then I hit it, and it went up and got me my money back and more. Sorry, I got customers texting me. How dare they? Don't they know I'm trying to make money? They should know the more money I make trading, the less money I charge them for their houses. They should leave me alone. That would be nice, Alexander, is if we could get that YM down to the red line, to the prior day low and the 5-minute red line at the same time. And today's Monday, so Mondays are my worst days of the week for my business, my real business, because everybody sat around and thought about stuff on Saturday and Sunday, and then want to get a hold of me about, oh, let's do this with our house, let's do that, let's do this. Oh, I want this deck, I want that. Yeah. There's see my phone just keeps going. Oh yeah, they're hard workers. Yes, they are hard workers. It's one of my customers that a foundation crew put the foundation in this weekend, and she's just telling me how beautiful the foundation looks, and how hard my workers work. Yeah, they do. They do work hard, and they do a good job. That's why they work for me. That's why they work for me. All right, come on, guys. Somebody do something. Somebody do something. We'll get there. Something will set up. See, gold is in this quagmire right now. NQ is not doing anything spectacular. They'll all make up their mind what they're going to do here soon. And when they do, we'll be ready to go. One thing I would be potentially interested in the NQ, now that we've broken this pivot to the downside, so we get a nice solid pullback, we get a long back up through the high. If they're planning on taking it up to this prior day close, they're going to seek a place to rotate from. That's my opinion. They may just walk there too, so fuck it. Who knows? I used to build in VA Jeep, and then the scamdemic came along, and all the contractors in Virginia thought that their tools were gold plated and all that shit, and I pulled out. I said, I'm not building up there anymore. It's not worth it. It's not worth dealing. It's not worth dealing with the government up there. It's not worth dealing with the people up there that don't want to work. So I left VA. I used to do probably 6+ years ago. I used to do 35-40% of my business in Virginia. And I just said, forget it. I'm going to focus on North Carolina and South Carolina, where I can actually get people to show up to work and do shit. And the government's not as much of a pain in the ass. It's Patriot. It's funny you say that. When I was in that short trade in gold, my wife was like, what the hell's going on down there? Because I was screaming. I was screaming. Oh, God. Come on, NQ, move down, and then up. Jesus, don't just walk up. Come on. Come on. Somebody move. The RTY's kind of got the same scenario going on, to be honest with you. Jesus. Oh my God, gold is crashing right now. Wow. See, look at that. Ooh, yeah. I'm going to see if I get a 1 minute gold line in gold. We've broken all these down pivots here. I'm going to pay attention to that. I'm still looking at the NQ. NQ's going through the freaking high. Jesus. I really needed the NQ to give us a pullback. See, it never gave us one. I wanted it once it broke this pivot to give us a nice pullback to here and then go there. These are some big candles right here. Jesus, that is 40. If that's a 10, that's $1,000 candle right there in gold. That's $1,000 candle in gold. For those of you that want to complain that the prop firm won't let you trade it, that's why. That's $1,000 candle in gold. There's $2,000 candles side by side. One up and one down. All right. Well, shit. Fucking NQ. See, now it's going to give me that, but it's Jesus. I can't take that. I can't take the long back into the high and into the bottom of the prior day close. That would just be throwing money away. Throwing money away right there. Oh, there's that gold. I just now I'm going to scream. It never really got there. Now, if it gets there, it's a bad pattern. So I'm done looking at that for now. Let me go back to looking at NQ. So the rotation here would be 34 to 52. Man, that's not bad. Well, it's kind of late to be taking a 1 minute gold line trade. God dang it. Shit, somebody else texted me. What the hell is she doing calling me? I know you bought a house from me a year ago in Wilkesboro. What's your point? Man, I might have just sold another house while we're sitting here talking. Holy crap. Holy shit, I might have just sold another house to a former customer who just messaged me to build him another one. Jesus. Like I have time. Like I have time. I don't have time. Now, so notice I didn't jump in this bandwagon. We rejected off the prior day close. We're at the 1 minute gold line. It's after 10:30. I don't like 1 minute gold lines that aren't like really flying out in space after 10:30. And this rolled back down because the setup right now, remember, order of operations, power, this line is more powerful than this line. So we should be rotating down further. I'll be right back. Oh man, how did he know? How did he know? I'm like now, years of staring at these charts, this told me this was going to do that, but it wasn't tradable for me because we walked our way here. You guys should be used to me saying that by now because we walked to the prior day close. I'm not interested in the rejection. I don't want to walk my way back down. That's an example. Let's blow this up for the hell of it. I mean, it turns out to be a beautiful trade. Don't get me wrong. My personality can't handle this because it took too freaking long. I've talked about it before. When we walk our way to these static lines, I don't like the trades. I like when we, just like the RTY one that I took earlier, when we go to the line and then reject. Because see, even that line worked again here. You understand what I'm saying? And this one could have worked long. It just didn't give a lot of money. But this was a nice one here, actually. I think this is when the YM was conflicting with it. I mean, some people get annoyed with me, but I mean, I'm very conservative about the trades I try to take. I mean, now we're bouncing off the 5 minute gold line. Okay. 800 tech, 800. I took 40 ticks a contract. 40 ticks a contract. Remember, it's only a $5 instrument. That's the funny thing about this business, Sneaky, too, is, I've been doing it long enough that I don't know that I can ever quit. Like, I might have to have somebody take the business over, because I have people contacting me years later. Hey, you built my cousin's house. I need you to build one next door. I mean, half the business I do nowadays is direct referral business. At least half. I don't even advertise. I don't even advertise. Man, shit. Looks like gold. Yeah, gold did roll down. God dang. It did roll down. Didn't give a good setup, though, but it rolled down. Look at that. Look at all that. Wow. Oof. Now, see, Jim would have been in this one when this pivot got broken and it sat. He would have been in here. He's like a turnstile. Let me see what you mean here. Hold on. Let me grab this chart. Oh yeah, look at that. Sure does. I mean, if you ever want to know if is the 5-minute red line a powerful line, there you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. I mean, there you go. There you go. I mean, is the 5-minute red line a powerful line? Yeah. Yeah. That's why I call it the market direction holder. It holds the direction of the market. That's what its intent is to do. So if you're going short like gold, like oil is, its job is to keep pushing it down once you get there. That's its job. Its job is to keep the direction going. So it got inside the red line, boom, 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 boom. I mean, and it does work great in oil. I mean, it really does work great in oil. I will admit that, American Patriot. Remember, that's all I used to trade was oil. That's all I used to trade was oil, and that 5-minute red line was, it was a beast to use that 5-minute red line. I've got to check on gold, because I know a lot of you can't trade it, but we just coming down to the prior day low. We're coming down to the prior day low and the prior day close. So I've got to check on this. All right. Let's see here. Look at that. The funny thing, too, is, man, when it crossed inside the overnight open, it ticked it right there. Does everybody see that? This is the kind of stuff that just makes you scream. So we rolled inside the overnight open, ticked it, and came down to the prior day high. It's that kind of stuff that gave me the confidence to take that from here to here. It's just that kind of stuff, man. It's just that kind of stuff. It's just insane. Boy, gold is falling. Gold is falling. We got some bigger lines down here. Man. Oh. Are you going to go further? It might go further. Yeah, they have a tendency to do that, Patriot. They have a tendency to mirror each other. I usually interpret it as a reflection of the value of the dollar. So the dollar is probably strengthening right now. Come on. Let me shrink this up for a second so I can get this out of the way because I want to be able to keep looking at the RTY. Wow. Wow. Man, gold is just, whew. This rotation from here to here was $6,000 per contract. From line to line, $6,000 a contract. Yep, $6,000 a contract. Jesus. The YM is at the prior day close, which it's been there before. Yeah, you got to have a heart of a lion to trade gold, though. I'm telling you. I mean, literally. You saw my first trade in gold. I lost $600 in it today. Yeah, I saw that. I got that play on words. But my first trade in gold today, I lost $600. People quit texting me. Okay, what do you want me to do about it? I need gold to go up further. I'd like it to test the prior day high also before I look for it to rotate. I'd like to have a consolidation candle too, so I'm not risking freaking a king's ransom to get in the freaking thing. Notice it's after 11 o'clock. Remember I said gold wakes up after 11. It's after 11 right now. It goes to sleep about 10:15 to like almost 11 normally. Stay. Oh my God, these candles are huge. Hold on here. Let me get out of here. Let me get out of here for a second. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. These candles are huge. Good job, Gene. Good job, Gene. Excellent. Excellent. The equities are just in spin mode. They're not picking they're not picking a direction. This is kind of what I was expecting right here. All right, I want you to create space, sit on top, and let's take a long here. Come on. Create space, sit on top, and we'll take a long. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Good day. Good day. Come on. All right, so now we're on top. What the hell? Are you going to roll over? Or you might roll down. Shoot. Shoot. Oh, man, I don't have the nerve. Come on. See, that's what I think it's going to do right there. I think it's going to go long. So I'm going to wait. Oh, don't run. Don't run away. Oh, Jesus. Don't run away. Don't run away. Oh, fuck it. God dang it. Don't run away. Go down. Go back down now. No, go back down. 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 Oh, I wanted to backfill that candle to the left. Go back down. Thank you. More. More. There you go. A lot of indecision right now. All right. Now go back up. See that candle opened and closed north of both those lines, the candle to my left. So I think we're going to rotate long here. But I needed to do it soon. The NQ's north of the prior day close, and so is the ES. I'm killing that. I'm not doing it. All right, I'm going to get back to this ES and NQ because I think this is it. I think this is our opportunity. Good job, Margaret. See you tomorrow. All right, so I'm going to move this over. We might have some alignment here. We might have some alignment here. Come on. We might have some alignment here between the ES and the NQ. That would be nice. Need you to pull back. You haven't done it yet. Both of you. Both of you. Come on. Need you to put a nice big finger down through here and then rotate up and give me, and we'll go back to here. Come on. Oh, yeah. Come on. Come on. Come on. Actually do it like you mean it. This slow walking shit's getting on my nerves. By the way, the long in gold, look at that. Had this candle, see, this candle was north of this line. Okay, open and close, came down, tested, and then bam, there's your long. Of course, I'm not in it because I'm over here trying to steal money in the NQ. Damn, GC, give it some time. It's gonna go. GC's going long. It's just gonna kind of meander on its way, but it's gonna go long. It has no reason to go short anymore. See, there it goes. There it goes. It should come back to this gold line is where it should hopefully get to. And now it's going to have resistance right here, just because this is the bottom that got broken. But once it clears that level right there, it should go back to here. There it goes. Come on, go gold. I need you to come here. God, this is just not NQ price action right here, folks. This is just ridiculous. All right, now we're getting some NQ price action. Jesus. All right, freaking A. Okay, now the ES has hit the top of its prior day close. Really would like the NQ to do the same thing, and then we can start looking for a long. The YM happens to be, I'll just drag this down here for those of you that trade the YM. The YM happens to agree at the same time. So we have all three of these major indexes at the same spot at the same freaking time. Now we just need somebody to grab some gusto and some mustard and start going long so that we can take a trade. All right, I need an inside candle. I'm going to watch all three of them at the same time. The RTY is sitting on a 1 minute gold line trade, so we're all in agreement here. Come on, YM, hold your end of the bargain. Yeah, this is the YM over here. This is the ES here. This is the NQ here. Sorry, I'm just trying to fit them all on here so we can see what they're doing. God, are you all going to roll underneath? That is going to really piss me off. Come on. Push up. Jesus. This is very annoying. This is very annoying. Yeah, geez Louise, exactly, Alex. I mean, that's what's holding me out of this trade right here. That's what's going on right here. Unbelievable. Everybody lined up, and only one out of three held its line. And therefore, I'm not taking the trade. They all three had to hold their line. They did not hold their line, which is good news in this respect. It kept me out of this bad trade. Kept me out of that bad trade. Just nobody wants to do anything. I mean, I kind of wonder if the equities are just kind of hanging out because of the like I don't have the news on, so I don't know what's going on with the incidents going on in the world right now. If you know what I mean, I know you know what I mean. I know you know what I mean. Oh, yes, Christine? Let me look. Oh, my. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. I'd like it to come down here first. I'll be right back. God dang it. Now I got to go to the bathroom. All right, let's see here. The GC might have a setup for us. You're right. Look at that. See, the YM got inside the prior day close and it's rolling over. So I'm assuming the ES is doing the same thing. Yep. All right, let me get over here and look at gold for a second. I'd like to get an inside candle right here and then a long. Come on. Inside candle. 2 seconds. There we are. All right. We're in. Come on. Let's go. I'll move my target in a minute. All right, there we go. Come on, go, 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 go. Come on. No, 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 no. I know the 9's going to be a problem. Let's go. Come on, gold. Come on, gold. Come on. Come on. Ah, shit. Donation. Donation. That 9 EMA really punched me in the head right there. All right, there we go. Let's go. Come on. Do it again. Do it again. Oh my God. What did I just do? Oh my God. All right. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm not playing this game with gold. I'm not playing this game with gold where it makes these huge candles. I'm not doing it. The only one that's even moving smoothly is RTY. The only one of these four. If RTY would roll down more, we might get a 5-minute red line off of it. Good job, Christine. I was trying to get a rotation for probably, I was going to grab my target, move it, but I was looking for something probably more in the $1,500 to $2,000 range. But I want the candles to cooperate, not be so damn big. I need this RTY to roll down. It's probably the best setup we've got right now, potentially. Is this RTY to continue to roll down right here, right about to where our pivot is, and hit our red line. Go, 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 go. So then I just took it off the 5-minute candles. Come on. Come on. Oh, man. I know that 5-minute gold line's going to be a bitch. Come on. Go. Come on. Go. Go. There we go. Go. There you go. Go. There you go. There's $1,000. I took the same trade, Christine, but off the 5-minute candles, off the 5-minute chart. There, I got my loss back and more. Let me keep looking at RTY. Get this out of the way. Well, I don't say that tech review. I took two punches in the face in gold before that. Even though I knew what the trade was, I didn't give myself the room to take it. I didn't I knew what the trade was. I said it was going to go from here to here, but I didn't give the damn trade the room that it needed to do that. I mean, it was obvious. It rotated over, it went here, did all this. That was the trade. So I just went over to my 5-minute candles, and I saw we had two 5-minute candles top out at the same spot. And I said, if we break the top of those, it's gone. And that's exactly what it did. The 5-minute candles are the bigger traders. You got to remember that. The 5-minute candles are the bigger traders. That's why we have this 5-minute red line on our chart, and that's why we have this 5-minute gold line on our chart. Those are the bigger traders. Those are the people trading bigger money. And so if you can get on the right side of bigger money, you can get a pretty good trade. I mean, this trade right here, I literally got in it and took no heat. I mean, it just went straight up. No heat whatsoever. I mean, I took literally 0 ticks of heat. I was afraid I wasn't even going to get in. I thought it was going to jump my order because it did. It did for a second there. It jumped my order, then it took me in, and it's still going up. So because this is a 5-minute candles. This is probably going to go all the way back up to here. But this is where the big money trades. We're just the little money. When I used to trade just CL or just ES, I always had a 5-minute chart, literally a 5-minute chart on my screen, and then I had my 1-minute chart, because every once in a while the 5-minute chart would show me something that I'm not seeing over here. So, for example, look at this. I mean, we had these two candles right here topped out at the same spot, and this one was inside this one. I mean, there's your trade. The bigger money is going to stack up and push that trade long, and that's exactly what happened. All right, so looks like, hold on here. Holy shimizi. What do we have? A 1-minute gold line potential short here? The NQ, I'm not big into 1-minute gold lines, but at this time of day, but I'd prefer it to come up here into the red line and go short in the NQ. That's what I would prefer. I'd prefer it to come up here and then go short. Come on, come up here. Come up here. Probably tech. I don't know. I haven't even looked at my. I was earlier, so yeah, I am. I'm sure I am. Because I was earlier off my gold trade in my RTY trade. And all I've done since is lose 2, win 1, lose 2, win 1, lose 2, win 1. So that's what I was trying to stay away from because it's too late in the day for a 1 minute gold line, in my opinion. It's too late in the day. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm with you, American Patriot. Holy cow, Patriot. Excellent day. Excellent day. Excellent day. Top of the box. I didn't know that. PA. I don't put the boxes on there for the equities. I probably should for just that reason. I know with gold, we're way away from the box. Gold, we're way away from the box. I mean, we left the box a long time ago. Over $100 ago, we left the box. We left the box at 406. Yeah, almost $100 ago. We left the box $100 ago. We left the box $100 ago. Holy crap. Yeah, we left the box $100 ago in gold. Okay, something just jumped. Some of these equity candles kind of jumped. Might be some kind of news coming out or something. Oh, that's it there. NQ. Yeah, look at that. This big candle right here. Something just jumped. All of a sudden the ES and the NQ, YM, everybody just got a big green candle right here. I mean, again, you got to remember there's a quote unquote war going on while we're trading, and any piece of news can come out and everything can go to hell in a handbasket or reverse or something at a drop of a hat. All right, I'm gonna close down for the day because I've got to write literally 3 contracts today. You know what? Tech review. I don't know. I don't know if Patriot trades prop or live. I don't know. I know Jim is live, and there's a few others in here live, but I don't know. I don't know what. I think he's already signed off. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right. Everybody have a good day.